Alright, welcome back guys to another video to Dying Light 2. Today, I'm going over something a bit different that I was not really imagining would be something I would actually feel from this game until a bit later on. But this is actual, in a sense, horror of a certain kind. As you can see here, bombers and special infected now spawn up on top of the rooftops. Uh, this means that rooftops are no longer safe. Biters are way more buffed now to where they're actually more active, not only in groups during the night or in bigger groups, but they're a lot more active in terms of movement and just overall aggression. So they get scary really quickly and very easily group up on the people. With this increased infected numbers at night or on the rooftops, volatiles are actually up here now with me. Now, I already had like 2 or 3 that I ran into. It's kind of like a numbers game, kind of popping up one by one. It's somewhat random for things to be spawning in, but things are popping up around the rooftops and making it to where it's a bit scarier. So I'm just kind of walking around right now. I have the gritty plus dark filter on right now, so it makes it to where it looks really dark and, well, gritty, except for a couple things. You have like little icons that see howlers and stuff in the streets still, so there's that thing in some other locations. I do have only really the crosshair and the immunity timer on, so I'm running like most of everything on the actual HUD off right now. And I don't really know why the immunity timer is not being switched off. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. I don't really mind it a whole lot. I also have like the dot crosshair on, so it doesn't really matter. But I have everything else off at the moment. You can use like your survivor sense to see where safe houses and stuff are, and overall, it's absolutely crazy. So hopefully, I hope for them to give an option to not even have the actual indicators on the howlers. Probably make it to where they're a little bit more scarce between each other, just making it to where they're in more like open areas like so. This will have it to where the chases are less common to be coming in, or either like that, just kind of sitting in these larger areas, or to just take away that altogether. But yeah, so this is the new dark, scary version of the game. Let's run over here. What's over here? Oh, we got a drowner on that end, so it's gonna be chasing me. Let's see if we can get something going. Oh yeah, that's one thing that you guys can actually see there. As you see that what I just did there, you can actually time it just right for suiciders. I didn't really go over this on my video because it didn't really make any sense to actually follow up on that, but I'll actually leave a comment down in that video description of when you're fighting a suicider. You can dodge at the last second right when it's about to explode, because it's more of like a forward lunge that it does before blowing up. So it's more of like an actual forward attack outside of it actually, exploding in every direction. You can dodge it by just moving out of its way when it lunges forward at you, so that is one thing to look out for. So zombies and stuff are in the area. Things like that. Let's go down to the ground level. Let's see what's going on down here. You got howlers and things, back and back. Like I said, probably make it to where that they're a little bit more scarce for howlers in certain areas. Like, I do like the chase system. Get a lot of things on you at once and, you're freaking the heck out. Try to fight a bunch of things, but you also have a bunch of howlers in an area. Gets really congested and you don't really have any kind of chance of just like moving around the city. So I think it would be like a good little medium to make it to where it's a little bit better. Keep the same spawn rate right now for every other infected. This guy just doesn't stop charging. Oh, look at this. Pitch black. So yeah, turn on your light or it's going to be pitch black. Like as you can see here, this is some scary stuff. Look at that, virals. and a volatile right there, spawning on each other. So now we have that going. We have a howler. We're going to run past the howler because we don't want to be lining them up. So the virals and volatiles are a little bit more aggressive now as well. So this is what they mean by virals being a lot more vigilant. And volatiles being like that, they will actually start chasing you everywhere now. So it's a lot harder to shake them, since, you know, they're actually in the map without the need of howlers. This is cool. So, guys, the Horror in Dying Light 1 is practically already here. They might need to make a few more changes when it comes to that. Like, look at that. How does that not bring you back to the old ones right there with actual traps and stuff? And then run for my dang life. So yeah, see, I think it's actually getting right back to how it was before. Or Dying Light 1, again. Swap off the howlers. Probably either put them into dark zones where like groups of actual hives and stuff are, and just kind of keep them in there during the night. Or something else. Because they might ruin a little bit of what's going on here, but now we have virals, volatiles moving around. This guy is relentless. He's going to be chasing me through the end of the dang days. Now imagine getting a lot of these guys on you at once. Look at that. Is that not just the coolest thing? So what I would like to see is like again, probably space out the howlers a little bit more and make sound signatures that draws in virals, draw in volatiles as well during the night. So that will be so dang cool to see. It will be absolutely awesome. So you have car bombs like that, so if you want to accidentally, like, you know, blow it up, well, you can kill a bunch of enemies around you, but chances are you're going to activate even more things to be chasing you around. That's what I would absolutely love to see right there. 2 awesome changes. And guys, we'll pretty much have you know, the horror from Dying Light 1 coming back in its whole different form there. So that's gonna be really dang cool. So let me know what you guys think about this whole little video. It's just going on a little bit, or yeah, just a little bit longer than how I expected it. But you know, I have a couple ideas on how to change this thing around just a little bit while keeping what they have going. It's absolutely going in a good direction right now. Like, look at that. There's a bunch of stuff like that. So one thing to know for like night times and stuff, you know, seeing big white flares and things like that, that's how you can actually tell for like certain areas where volatiles or any other kind of special area would be sitting there. So this was an actual thing before this update. It just wasn't as common to be seen. But there we go. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.